whenever we have these hearings on any subject, we get 20 or 30 witnesses showing up asking for more money. And we get one witness, usually you or someone like you, representing the 30 plus million Canadians who have to pay for it. So the 30 million plus Canadians who pay the price of programs get one witness, and the comparatively very small group, sometimes representing 10 or 20,000 people, get 20 or 30 witnesses. And it's not just this committee, it's every committee. In fact, it was even worse on the Finance Committee. It reminds me of John Buchanan, who was a Nobel Prize winning economist who invented something called public choice theory, where he pointed out that when governments start to run the economy, the theory is that everything's going to happen in the public interest, but in fact, people seeking profit just do so through the government rather than through the marketplace. And so they show up at committees like this one advocating for their interest group to get a bigger handout from the many millions of people who are too busy working and living their lives to lobby in the other direction. And in the end, the concentrated benefit of a government handout is far more politically powerful than the dispersed cost that everyone must contribute to pay for it. Hence, we have one witness defending the payers, here that's you, and throughout this study, we'll have 25 or 30 advocating for more spending. Do you have any suggestions on how we can redress this balance so that the people who pay the bills in this country, the working class folks who put in the hours and earn their wages, and the small business people across the land are not continuously outnumbered by those who want to draw from their pockets?
Well, the first thing I'd say is you should invite the Canadian Taxpayers Federation to committee more often. But aside from that, I think it's incumbent on the members on the committee and all members of Parliament to remember that fact, to remember that, and I don't want to take anything away from the people who appear at committee. You're all dedicated to your craft, and I'm sure all your reasoning is in earnest and you believe in what you're saying. But there, as you say, Mr. Poilievre, there are millions of Canadians who will never appear before committee. And it's incumbent upon members of Parliament to remember that it should not always be the squeaky wheel that gets the oil.
Right.